Y'all, boys and girls? Alex here in downtown Toronto at the northeast corner of Yonge Street and Wellesley Streets. And I just got off the subway next door at Wellesley Station. And it's another nice sunny day here in downtown Toronto. Can't believe we're at the end of October. Well, we just got 2 days left in the month. Today is the 29th of October, 2025. 2 days before Halloween, and it is 12:23 p.m. Still chilly, but I don't have the jacket with me this time because it is slightly warmer than it was yesterday. At around 10 degrees Celsius right now. And I haven't done a walking video along this street in a while. This is Wellesley Street East, so we're gonna walk all the way to the historic Cabbagetown neighborhood, known for their preserved collection of Victorian-style homes from the 19th century. Full disclosure, just before I came here, I know Yoshi is going to go live pretty soon. Johnny is already, but he's just north of here at the Roseville neighborhood. But I did briefly meet with Yoshi and a new Toronto vlogger. The channel name is Toronto. Weird, kind of weird name, but his name is actually Matt. So the second time I met him, I went to the 10 Dundas East complex, met them outside of a spring sushi restaurant. I decided to pass on the offer because I wasn't interested. Besides, I already went there before. But they're also waiting for Kyle and Alicia. And then after lunch, they're gonna make their way probably to CIBC Square, so I'll probably snipe them again. And most of them are gonna hang around until Game 5 of the World Series, which goes down tonight. It's once again in LA, but the final watch party will be held at the Skydome. Liam asked me if I wanted to come. I was thinking of it. I wanted to bring Richard, though, even though we're not huge fans of baseball, but he had like 2 tickets. So I asked Richard last night, and he says he wouldn't be able to make it, so I decided to skip on the offer. But I will see him on Friday as we're doing our Pizziolo collab. This is the Paul Kane house, and we have a squirrel. I've never actually walked up here before. Let's check it out. All right, pause here if you want to read. Little cute squirrel. And Cabbagetown is another underrated neighborhood. But also they're decked out for Halloween too, so I want to check that out. On this day last year, I just walked Sumac streets. But we're gonna try to walk various streets this time. And after my video, I'm not sure how long they're gonna be at the restaurant for. Chances are they may run late. And then then Yoshi told me that they're gonna go to the area of Union Station. Now here's Church Street. This is the gay village. I think right around here is we're gonna be having the Halloween street party, which I've never been before. And oh shit, the lights are out. We have an officer directing traffic in all directions here. Now this is where you have to be extremely careful. There's 94 Wellesley bus. Things are gonna get quieter as we move along here, as it does become residential. We'll be entering the high-density St. James neighborhood. So yesterday I had a dentist appointment in Scarborough. I only did one walking video and one elevator video. I met up with a classmate. We were working on an assignment together. She's really nice, so we worked on it for about pretty much an hour. And we're gonna meet up again on Thursday. I did tell her about my channel, and she would actually like to be featured in a video. Well, actually, I give her the offer. I'm not sure about tomorrow. I want to, but the rain is just, oh man. It's gonna be raining tomorrow. I'm kind of worried about that for Friday too, because me, Liam, Richard, Alicia, we all want to walk. Well, my plan, or Richard and I, we want to walk Bloor west of Jane. So, I record Bloor Street all the freaking time. So yeah, I think it's Boom, Vasily, Alicia, Yoshi. Who else? Yeah, they're going to the watch party for Game 5. This squirrel's looking pretty excited for the game. Only 2 more wins until the Jays win their first World Series in 32 years, and that guarantees it'll be on our home turf. It'll be very exciting. Like I said, I'm not a big baseball fan. It's very exciting for this city. I'm really happy for them. I enjoy watching the Raptors and Leafs even more. And here is Jarvis Street, known for its interesting looking architecture. I was going to take the 94 Wellesley bus to Parliament Street. That's be like a 7-minute wait and traffic. Oh, this is a City of Toronto Employment and Social Services building. There's already people hanging around there. Oh, look, there's the haunted keg mansion. That's what the locals refer to it as here, because it's a long story. I've heard about some scary stories that happen in there. I've never been before. It's only fitting if you go there on Halloween, right? Jarvis Collegiate Institute. So let's walk up ahead here. All right, I guess things are starting to get quieter. I didn't bring my jacket out today because, it's a little bit warmer. The sun's kind of strong again. I wasn't overdressed yesterday when I brought my jacket. There were times that are probably going to be overdressed for this type of weather. Once it gets very cold, I may have to change my habits and start bringing out my big ass winter jacket, which I don't really like. I think I've done 2 walking videos along the street. At least between Yonge and Parliament. Wellesley Place. It's the Upper Jarvis district, apparently. Homewood Avenue. So yeah, it looks like at least I'm making this one. And we got 2 walking videos today. And I really want to make a transit video. I was going to do the 5 at 5 on Sunday, but it was busy as hell. Maybe I'll try again. This depends on what the group decides to do. If they're still, at the restaurants. Mind you, it'll take about 40 minutes to get from Yonge and Dundas to Dundas West Station. And then maybe I can just quickly go back downtown on the subway, and then I'll meet up with them. Oh, here's Sherburne Street, one of the most sketchiest streets in the city. That's why I have not filmed a walking video on that one as yet. And I don't feel comfortable walking down the street, even if it's during the day. Lots of derelict people out. Those do drugs and shit. Nice old apartment building, looks like. Oh, I see the end. There's Parliament Street, but that's like a 5-minute walk from here. I'm gonna quickly make this light. And then maybe we'll cross to the other side. Yeah, we might as well. This is a planned community here, St. Jamestown. A lot of these high-rise apartments were built in the 50s and 60s. Carefully built with the opening of the original Bloor Danforth subway, line 2. And although this is like walking distance from, like, you know, the usual tourist spots, Yonge and Dundas, nobody ever really comes here. It's not really the best area to walk through, even though Cabbagetown is a very nice neighborhood. It's definitely underrated by far. But the east side of downtown has seen a bit of gentrification over the years, especially in Regent Park, which I've already done a walking video through along Dundas Street with Liam. I had breakfast, I had like cereal, but I don't know what I'm gonna have for lunch. Unless I just wait it out. I'm not really that hungry. I've not seen a single eastbound bus, so yeah, it's a good thing I didn't wait for the 94. Otherwise, I would have been stuck. Wellesley Fruit Market. And then this is Ontario Street. I think I've done a walking video through here once. Look, everybody's set up over there. I wonder if they're actually selling. Slightly windy at times. There's every freaking UPS trucks on most corners. Just like how there's Timmy's and shit like that. So let's continue along Wellesley, probably until where it ends. At least I'll feel much more comfortable because it won't be too noisy. I've walked the busy streets many times, but it gets overwhelming and, you know, eventually. So, like, it just doesn't, I just get tired of it. Of all the freaking people, the noise, the traffic. At least in Cabbagetown, you know, you get to enjoy the nice vibes. Those Victorian style homes. Ugh. Holy shit. Woo! Anyway. Maybe I could have brought my jacket after all. Damn it. And all these homes here are boarded up. Guess what? They're gonna be out of condos here. Oh boy. And then I wonder where Johnny's gonna end up after. I know he's not far, but it's still a bit of a walk for me to go inside. There's a second pizza location, which I'm not interested in having pizza. I just want have a different shop or anything. This is one of the original locations since 1967. And here we are at Cabbagetown. So we're now on at Parliament Street. It's another underrated street here in downtown Toronto. This is the commercial strip here along Cabbagetown. And not too far from here is Bloor Street East and either Sherbourne or Castle Frank stations. I would say it's a 10-minute walk to Ivor Station. I got here before the bus did. Hallelujah. See, this is why This is why sometimes, depending on like the time of day in the area, sometimes walking can be faster than taking the bus, and I don't mind it at all, unless you're in the suburbs. Well, that's a problem, but here downtown's walkable, so you can just get there like instantly, or if you even have the energy to that. So, man, I wouldn't be surprised if Johnny eventually comes down here. Even Cabbage Town looks beautiful in the fall. It's named Rosa, which I already went to, but I always find this area to be very laid back. Laurier Avenue. I think that's the name of the same street in Montreal. And a metro station. I know, I've been to Montreal 3 times. Actually, the last time I was walking through here was actually back in spring, half a year ago. I walked up Sackville Street. Yeah, see the difference? Not much traffic. It's just very quiet here. Eventually we'll get over to the Riverdale Park, which is next door. And by the way, why is it called Cabbage Town? Well, it derives from the fact that Irish immigrants, when they settled here, they actually grew cabbages in front of their homes. So that's that's where it pretty much derives from. Yeah, here's Sackville Street. I'm gonna be walking some of these various streets in my next walking video. And now it says no exit, pedestrians accepted. And that's totally fine, I guess, because I am a freaking pedestrian. Just some even more Halloween decorations. It was actually interesting seeing them in East York. I thought they were underwhelming, but then as I went by, it just picked up again. Wellesley Avenue. So you have Wellesley Street and Wellesley Avenue. I think that's Riverdale Park. I'm likely going to end things off there and make my second video. And depending on the timing, I don't know how long they're going to stay at the restaurant, but I might go and snipe them later. We'll see. Mind you, it is the early afternoon, so, well, midday, I should say. And I think this is Sumac Street. It is. Oh wait, no, I think the entrance to Riverdale Park is on Carlton Street, not actually here. Unless there's like a little path. I don't know. And here's Parkview Avenue. And look at that. Pretty spooky as hell. Oh, but there's a public bench there, it looks like. 2 of them. Well, not that I'm gonna go sit down right now. But yeah, that'll lead you to Riverdale Park. Alright guys, so we're gonna wrap up the video and I'll start a new one. So guys, thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. Stay tuned for more videos. Check out my others as well. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care. Adios. Happy Halloween. Peace out. Bye-bye.